Hi guys, it's Luke too. Yeah, what a clever play on words.
So stay tuned, there will be more videos coming, and hopefully much more frequently from now on.
Yeah, I know it's been a while since I've said that. And, well, over a year now. After that, there were probably only maybe two and a half videos. Well, little did I know that life would have other plans for me in semester 2 of 2021. I found myself feeling pretty pretty far behind in university work, and I found myself in a job that amounted to basically a full-time position working for Microsoft. So then when I was about to start vlogging again in late July, I got struck down. Not by COVID, but by the dreaded man flu. Now, this time I'm having another go at it. But look, you already struggle with one channel. How are you going to cope with two? An excellent question, and one that I'm prepared to answer. As you would probably notice by now, there's been very few edits, if any, and no pop culture interludes. This second channel is really a way to take pressure off, creating polished videos and just chat. For you to get to know me, and hopefully for me to get to know you guys, my viewers. But yeah, more about that on later. I just got home from uni, and I've been dying to unbox this. So let's do that. Scissors. Be responsible with scissors, kiddo. Sorry about the bouncing around. There we go. Alrighty. What have we got here? So, anything else in there? Nope, just paper. Nice bubble wrap. Everybody loves good bubble wrap. If you don't, I don't know what's wrong with you. Alright. Yeah. Open it like a Neanderthal. There we go. So, from, I think it's called ZG Cine, if anyone knows how to pronounce that correctly. I don't really think of another way. ZG Cine, Zedger Cine, Zedger Sign. Could be anything. So what we have here is a charging case for Rode Wireless Go 1 or Wireless Go 2. See, I invested in a kit here. So I've got the two of these microphones here. Let's go here. The Rode Wireless Go. No, it's not going to work. Who cares? So I've got the Rode Wireless Go transmitter, and then we've got the receiver. So two of those, and then also, in case I'm feeling a little bit fancy, got the microphone adapter for that as well. The only thing it didn't come with, which a lot of the other ones like DJI and that sort of stuff came with, was a charger, like a USB or power pack charger. Now, as I'm one who likes to, as far as I can, support Australian products, I still bought the Rode, even knowing that was the case. However, a couple of uses later, and I realized actually how invaluable this would actually become. And there it is, opens up, comes with, there we go, so that's where they would all go, into there. And then also inside there, nice bright orange USB-C cable. All right, so let's get these out. All right, so what do we got? So TX goes, oh cool, goes in that way. Done. That one goes in that way as well. Done. Ooh, and they're already flashing to say that they're charging, which is cool. And then the receiver. There we go. That fits compactly in there. And there's still enough room for all other accessories and whatnot. So we could even put that cable in there and more wind muffs. Man, that is actually... That is really good. That is really good. All right. Thank you for joining me with that unboxing. Yay. The really cool thing about this is it also acts as a reverse power adapter as well, I think. So you charge it with that connection, but you can also plug your phone and whatever else into there as well. And you can charge your phone from this. So that is cool. That is pretty cool. And I think this is the first ZG Cine thing that I've purchased. Maybe. All right. Yeah. Back to the chat. So this year I have applied for the Disney Cultural Exchange Program at Walt Disney World in Florida. Applied back in June. It was a long 2.5 month wait until the end of August when we found out that I had been accepted for an interview. And that interview is coming up in Melbourne.
Melbourne, not Melbourne, because it's pronounced Melbourne.
I have to do that every time. In Melbourne.
John!
In that place in the state next to me in early October. So, yeah. The thing is, though, look, it's a 13-year-old me's, heck, 12, well, I was 13 the first time that I went to Walt Disney World, and that place just freaking blew my mind. We got there under the pretense that our plane, so we'd had flown from London, we just visited my mum's folks in Germany, well, my mum's family in Germany, and then we came back via London, and then we landed in Orlando Airport, and I'm like, we don't usually have to get off the plane if we're continuing on, but Mum's like, oh, there's been a delay with the plane, we need to get off. And so it wasn't until we were standing in the giant atrium area where you've got the Hyatt, like there's a hotel inside the airport, a giant atrium of hotel rooms. And it was there when my mum said, look, we're actually going to Walt Disney World. I think, well, I believe it felt like I did, and I'm pretty sure my mum thought I would have. I almost fainted there on that spot. It was the biggest shock. And the funny thing is, me and my brother, up to that point, I mean, granted, it was quite an old folks holiday up until that point, but there were times that we were absolute shits. So I can understand, you know, my parent, well, my mum and my stepdad at that time, who wasn't adjusting, he was just mean, would just say, well, screw it, we're going straight home. But yeah, that was me at 13, the first time I went to Walt Disney World, and that place just completely blew my mind. And here I have the opportunity to spend 5 to 12 months working minimum wage as an exchange from Australia to Walt Disney World. But here I am also, need to remind, I'm 37, almost turning 38 next year as well. I'm at that stage in my life where I really need to look to the future and just think, if I do this cultural exchange program, how will it actually benefit me or my future career? Like, how can I use this as opposed to staying here with my film school friends, just making awesome videos all the time? getting better, developing, getting a concept together, and eventually maybe even shooting a feature film. I don't mean to brag, but we are kind of that good. Everyone in my class this year is absolutely imposter syndrome inducing. Like, I'm in that class and I am like, what am I even doing here? These guys are just so amazing. And the group I'm usually with are just phenomenal people as well. Everyone's phenomenal. It's just, these are the guys that I kind of grew into the clique with. I don't like to think of myself as cliquey, although I do think I probably come off as don't disturb me or I'll rip your head off, because I do have a case of like the it's not resting bitch face. I think it's resting sarcastic bastard syndrome. Like, you look at me, I could be happy as hell on the inside, and I'd just be like. So I guess I probably need to work on my approachability there. Especially if I'm going to be in Disney, where I'm going to have to be like, hi, have a magical Disney day. And anyone who's been to Disney knows if a cast member says, have a magical Disney day, they don't like you. So yeah, Conundrum. And also, I've applied for a job at Apple. I've gone through all the major hoops of that position, of applying for that position, and now just waiting for the email to say, yeah, you're a good fit, but not right now, or yeah, we have a position, we'd like you to start right away, or the dreaded, yeah, nah, email. So yeah, I've in a position where I've just never had this amount of privilege and opportunity handed to me. I know there's plenty of people that watch the video going, oh, but you're a white male, you got plenty of privilege. Yeah, okay, whatever. My life hasn't been all that good. Anyone who knows me knows that. I mean, compared to a lot of other people, it's been great, but yeah. 13 minutes in, if you're still watching, well done. So you may notice in my videos, I don't do like and subscribe or hit that Taco Bell logo or anything like that. I feel I may need to have some quality first before asking. So I'm thinking, for now, I'm just doing these videos for me. I mean, it would be great to know that people are watching and enjoying the videos. There aren't that many likes on my videos, especially to go with the views. So I'm just assuming that people either accidentally click on them and then click away, or it's just basically like TV to them and they don't know they should hit that like button. I really don't want to remind people because it kind of gives me an inflated sense of ego or something, but I'm not really too sure on Patreon either. So if you are watching and enjoy my content and would like to see it get better, let me know in the contents. Yeah, it's definitely something that I need to think about. It's like, I'm going to take these videos seriously, but it's like, if they're just for me, how much effort do I want to put in for them for me? And if they're for other people, like if I know that other people are watching as well, like I know when I first started off back in, I logged in 2005, lost my password, started new. So I think this channel started, well, It's Luke, or as it was back then, Mong the Wise, youtube.com/Mong the Wise, takes you to It's Luke, by the way. Back then, yeah, I was making videos. I didn't care who was watching them. I made them as if hundreds and thousands of people were watching them, and I did get quite a few views. Mind you, I did hit a very big depression and deleted all those videos, and even deleted them off my hard drive. A few of them I managed to desperately salvage, but those hard drives themselves were actually screwed. So a lot of them are never to be seen again, which is unfortunate. Now I'm just rambling. I apologize. But yeah, back then, like, The thing was, make your videos like hundreds of or thousands of people are watching. Like, make them like someone is watching. Whereas now it's more like I just want to document the fun stuff that happens in my life. And if people watch me doing that, or people want to watch my videos while I'm doing that, that's great. But please let me know. Let me know you're watching. Let me know if there's anything that you'd like to see. I'm not quite sure how I can do a rocking horse part 2. I guess I could go to another big thing and try and ride it or try and climb it. I'm sure there's a dick joke there somewhere. But yeah, so ultimately, if you are watching my content and you like it, or you'd like to see it get better, let me know in the comments, guys. I'm not sure how many of these It's Luke 2 videos I'll be doing each week. At least one I'm aiming for, either on Mondays or Fridays, possibly both, so 2. And yeah, I think that's all for this video. I think that's pretty much all I wanted to say. So there are certain things coming up. So we've got a trip to Melbourne.
John!
I'll be doing some, behind the scenes of some uni stuff. Like, there's a film shoot. We're doing a 60mm film for uni. So I think that'll be kind of good to show people, working with film and the challenges with that. Let me know in the comments. And coming tomorrow night instead of tonight, because once I'm done with this video, I'm going straight back to uni work. But yeah, tomorrow night there'll be another video, an adventure at the Royal Adelaide show, which I went on Saturday. It was quite fun. I went with Marcus. Marcus Cat is a character. You'll enjoy him and hopefully see him more in a few upcoming videos as well. And I have a whole bunch of uni assignments. But yeah, so yeah, that video was put on the back burner because of those assignments. So fingers crossed tomorrow. Until then, catchphrase. Yeah, I'm stealing that from Ryan Reynolds. If you guys have any ideas of a cool catchphrase, because I think "you stay not too shabby and I shall do likewise" is a bit of a mouthful.
That's what she said.
Michael, please.
There he is.
Please.
Mwah! There he is. Come on.
Enjoy, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.